Have you ever taken a hit by a company, a platform, or a person that took you for such a ride you didn't know which end was up? Yeah, me too. So, if you don't know me, my name is Carla Gardner, and I'm an affiliate marketing resource guide, who was one of those people who was burned by a company called Cliqly. The owner and president, Bobby Jones, was such a smooth talker. He used his heart to reach through the camera and pull you in. And no, it's not because I'm an older woman. It's because I believe in people. I believe that ultimately people are good until proven otherwise. And in the beginning, Bobby and Cliqly and CHM, that's Conversion House Media, that's who paid us. They did pay me well in the beginning. And then, almost as if on cue, I stopped being paid. And a long story short, me and 100,000 other people around the world are owed over $1 million. Now, why am I bringing this up again? I did a video, and I'll link this video to that video so you can get the whole story. But we have a group that was put together on Facebook of all of us who are owed our rightful commissions. We earned them. They just weren't paid. He just chose to up and stop paying. And yet, now he has made this other business called Cliqly, and he's doing it all over again. So I'm not here to beat a dead horse. I'm here with another lesson that I learned that I want to share with you, because I was interviewed today, and one of the tips I shared was, in business, and especially in online business, you have to be vigilant and hyper aware of how a person or a platform or a business makes you feel. If you have any doubts, put the skids on and do more research. If there were a crook on the street wearing a sign that said, "I'm a crook, give me your money," would you hand over the money? Of course not. Well, that sign on that guy's chest on the street, online, that sign is the feeling you get in your gut. The feeling of, it's too good to be true. The feeling of fast, slick talking. Blame everybody else. Although you're the president of the company, you put the blame off on everyone else. You even put the blame off on the person paying you. It's your bank's fault. Well, today, actually a few days ago, a person, and I'm not going to call him out just yet, but this person who was in the original group, Cliqly, with me, and who I reached out to time and again to get upgraded marketing advice. And I looked up to them, and I respected what they've built and what they're doing. And out of nowhere, I see he is promoting the new clicker, full on knowing millions of dollars are owed to old members. And then a comment was made that made me sit up, take notice, and I don't remember, and I'm not going to read it verbatim, but it went something like this. If you were part of Cliqly and you have not done everything in your power to recoup your missing commissions, then it's bad on you. It's not bad on Cliqly. Whoa, 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 whoa. There used to be a saying about he speaks with a forked tongue. Hello, you're speaking out both sides of your mouth. You have knowledge that people weren't paid, and now you're following the crook, the scam artist, who has opened a new business, similar name, similar MO. Matter of fact, I heard he gave a training on how to finance your investment to get started with him. Why don't you just hand him your flippin' wallet? But this guy is promoting doing business with this crook. And in my world, that's called putting money above morals. That's called not caring about your fellow human being. That's called money worship. And so I only align myself with people with high integrity, high morals, and who treat their fellow human beings with love and respect. So I removed my association from him, and I will no longer look to him for anything at all. And I am here just to say, if you need guidance, let's have a chat. I'm not charging for anything, but what I'm here to do is to help warn you and keep you safe to the best of my ability in an online business that is safe, that doesn't promise the moon and the stars and then leave you hanging high and dry. So please, my friend, pay attention to that gut feeling you get when you're talking with someone. And don't just have one chat. Look at what they're offering you first by yourself. Allow yourself time to go through it. Formulate questions, and then get with the person who's offering you a platform, a business, a partnership, whatever. And then ask questions. And don't just listen for the answers. Do listen, but watch with your eyes wide open. Watch their body language as they're interacting with you. And if they're a slick talker and push you to get something done without a valid deadline reason, like it's closing on Monday, get in now, that's legit. But watch everything else. And I can promise you this. You are smart enough to smell a rat. You are smart enough to spot a scam if you allow yourself to feel the feeling that's rising up from your stomach into your throat, into your brain. Protect yourself. protect your friends, and reach out if you have any questions. That's all. But be warned. Avoid like the plague Cliqly and Clicker and anyone who is promoting this cyclical scam. This is the third time that I know of that it's rinse and repeat, and he's getting away with it. And somebody has to stand up and say, enough is enough. And I'm willing to be one of those because he still owes me in excess of $7,000 that I earned. Lock, stock, and barrel. So that's all I have tonight, my friend. Take this to heart. If you have to, watch it again. Listen. Listen with your eyes closed. Listen to what my heart is saying to your heart. Protect your wallet. Protect your heart. And above all, protect your integrity. Don't crawl with the snakes.